Alright. Let's get all the stuff up on the roof. And let's rock and roll. And she's coming up. Up, and away. So right here. Somehow, someway, I was like 2 poles away, and it dropped like 2.5 stories. Gotta love when that stuff happens. Anyways, almost up there. Alright, finally got all my shit up here. Whew. Take me longer to get my shit up here than it would to fucking do the unit. So anyways, I'm gonna branch off here, bring it over, and yeah, should come out pretty nice. Let's get rocking. Alright, I decided to put it over there instead of over here. I don't know, I like that better. That unit's dead, so I don't have to worry about that one, and this one's gonna be coming out very soon. So anyways, no time clock, and there's not one downstairs. The other one had it in there, which as well. Pick this up. So I'm gonna have to rerun the timer wires. Why are they all black? Oh, that's crappy. Hopefully they're not all fucking... Okay. So they ran all black. And then here's my colors for downstairs. But yeah, so I'll have to get a time clock. Put a time clock in this unit up here. The only other thing is I can do it downstairs. I'm going to have to redo some wiring, which I really don't feel like doing. So I'm trying to just debate what's the easiest way. I probably just put the time clock up here. So that's probably what I'm going to do. Might as well go grab one now. Secret to reaming your pipe if it's like this. Like that. Like that. Like that. So, swooping out. And it won't fall down there. You don't want to plug up that TXV. Or anything. So, anyways. Pipe is not too bad. Got a little reflect. Just one reflect should be enough. Be like, poof. Poof, poof. That one right there. Right in the middle. Shabing bada boom. Not too bad. I didn't like the cush block, so I had to get too low to braze there, and I don't want to burn any of that bullshit down there, even with hot block. And I'd rather have the pitch nice. So that's how I did it. You may not like it, but it's not 6 feet. So every 6 feet, you need a support. Yeah, I like it. If anything, I could put it somewhere underneath my cush block and raise it up a little bit, but I don't like that either. So, with that being said, this is what we're doing. With the right fittings, looks nice. I hate brazing this one underneath. This one's not bad, because see this hole? They give you a little hole there so you can hit it, as long as you put it on something. So, anyways, I'm gonna get this bad boy brazed up. I like to do the copper first, and then get it nitro, vacuum, and then start doing the wiring. They should make a clamp, like a heat clamp, with like the heat rag kind of shit on the clamp, and you can clamp that instead of fucking putting marks on the coffer. I always hated that. I mean, it's a potential leak point, as much as I don't want to be that nerdy fuckboy, but it looks pretty fucking jazzy, dude. Pretty jazzy. Get this little brazed in, pop that insulation, get some nitro in this bitch. Fuck yeah, we're rocking. Alright, got about 20 minutes on nitro. 152.4 and 152.7 is what I had. Which looks pretty fucking good to me, bud. So now we'll blow this shit out. It's the only problem with the hot block stuff. Fucking tickets everywhere. Get all these little copper scraps out of here. Gotta get me a time clock. See if maybe there's an outlet up here. Maybe I get lucky. There's a lot of units up here, so maybe we get lucky. I don't know. I don't see shit anywhere, so. Anyways, come out pretty nice. Pretty nice. Ooh, and my favorite part. Release the insulation. Ta-da. One piece of tape. And that's rocking, baby. Carry all my shit in this little bag for installs and shit. Works out pretty good. I like to have all my shit just ready to fucking go. And if worst comes to worst, I got my cheater cord. And maybe, just maybe, gee, this old girl has power. Probably not. It's probably shut off at the breaker. Yeah. That's what I thought. Alright, I gotta find some power up here. Alright, so now while we're running the pump, power on the old green girl. The old green goblin got me some power. I got some foam tape for that little guy and that little guy. Time clock. And I think on these you pull this jumper to put the time clock in, if I remember. Pretty sure you take off 1 and 44. I'm pretty sure. Oh, here. This circuit is used when no defrost timer or blah 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 is provided. This circuit's used when no defrost timer is provided. So therefore you'd have to pull the jumper and see. Let me get my time clock in right there. Oh my goodness. Fucking chatterbug. Fucking chatterbug, dude. Alright. Let's get the old D-tabbers in there while that thing runs the vacuum. Make sure my shit's open all the way. There we go. Let's get the full flow, baby. Let's get the full flow. Alright, now for the wiring. Here we go. Bada bing, bada boom. We're going to be doing this one. So like I said, I'm pretty sure you take that jumper off. It's just weird because it doesn't show. You got 44, 38, whatever. 44, look at 38, nothing on it. I love it. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. That's what's up. They don't even show 1 on here being wired, like number 1. And look at number 1. Has 3 wires on it, but yet when you come to your schematic, you don't even have a fucking one on the terminal block. I'm fucking telling you, dude, this trade is retarded. Anyways, I'm gonna figure it out. So I decided I'm not gonna mess with this. It's much easier just to put this in downstairs in the freezer. Much easier than trying to figure this out. I'm good. So I'll bring this shit downstairs, go in the box, and then I'll just land my wires. This way I only need 2 wires instead of running fucking wires from here to here. All I need is 2 wires on power downstairs. That's it. So all I gotta do is pick any 2 I want, which is probably, I'm gonna do orange and white because it's easy. And then just land those. And yeah, so I got L1, L2 coming down to the time clock, and the time clock's down there and feeds the evap instead of fucking with all of whatever this is, because I'm getting irritated. So it's gonna be a lot easier. I just gotta get down there across the building, all this bullshit. I always like calls when you have to like drive around the building and then get in your van and then drive back around and then get in your van and then drive back around and fucking back around, back around, back around. Sorry, cut you off. I'm 3 hours into this one. Just kicking my ass. Did like 4 installs in the past 3 days. So, alright, I'll top in here and see what's up. Alright, so NX43, NX43, and then all I need is 1 and N from the roof. And I'm using on the roof white and orange. So, and that should hold that in there real nice. Got a new light bulb. So I'm gonna go on the roof, land white and orange. shabby. Nice thick insulation. Real nice. Time plug. Some S. Jansen. Alright, here we go. Roof. Alright. It's holding alright. I'll take it. It's going down a little bit. So, anyways, close, open, open. Get the juice in. Almost done with the wiring. And get this mother sucker fired up here, boy. Juice. Feed the juice. Full blast. But I got it cracked. See some juice. Alright. It's good shit. Gotta wait for some juices to come back around. Yeah. Still a little chilly out today. 48, something like that. So that came out nice. Not too shabby dabby. Right there. Come on, juices. Now we're coming around. Silly coming around. Always put the jug here, it warms it up a little bit from the fan. Little tricks. God. Alright, dude, I'm backed up into the pipe. Freak me out, dude. Fucking freak out, dude. Alright, we're getting there. What is it outside? 60? I don't fucking feel like it. Shit, boy. And we'll go downstairs and wrap it up. So, if you ever have that shit, I don't know what the fuck was up with that Russell unit. I'm not sitting there trying to fucking figure shit out, to be honest with you. Like, I'm not gonna call, I'm not doing it. I don't sit there like it's retarded. I can literally go downstairs, just put the time clock in down there. So don't ever freak out. If you're like, well, the time clock was upstairs, you can't put it downstairs. Yeah, all you got to do is bring 2 fucking wires down. It's even easier, actually, to put it downstairs than it is upstairs. And it makes more sense. You want it by the box. Like, you don't want to have to keep going from the roof up, down, roof up, down. That makes no sense. So, anyways, if you like how I did it, sweet. If you didn't, oh well, it's my job. So, anyways, have a great day. Bye.